recording.
Bingo.
All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Tech Tuesday talk. We're here with Bill Kerbox, and we're going to be talking about some fun information, sharing some ideas, and learn a lot. I know I'm going to learn a lot. So you guys listen up. Bill's got it wired. We're going to talk about YouTube today and Tubi. I think TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about Raging Waters, man.
I love it.
TubeBuddy. So we're going to YouTube, TubeBuddy, and how to make that work for you, and how to get your message out there and have people connect to you. So I'm going to kick it over to you, Bill.
Great. Hey, John, thanks. Appreciate it. So let's get right into it. And, you know, as John and I were talking earlier, I've done quite a few of these Zooms and the lives. And you know what I've realized, that the average agent, and I know most of you are not average agents, are really, they're certainly not using video in the way that they could. They're really kind of at a very low level. You would think after all this time, video, but there's still very few of them are using. So here's what I want to talk about. I want to kick this off with a question, and I'll answer it. Why are you going to use video in the first place? What the heck is it all? Why should I spend my time figuring out Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and now we have the new one from Facebook, right? So here's why. And it ties right into what John and I were talking about: connecting with the viewer, connecting with your consumer. And by the way, if you don't know what's going on in the real estate market, and John and I, again, we're talking about that right now. There's a lot of miscommunication right now. We have the media saying one thing, and they're saying, wait for the collapse. And we got other people here, and there's not enough inventory and stuff selling in multiple. It's confusion. So you as an agent can use this as an opportunity to really do a deep dive, know your local market, and then use video to talk about it. And so I wanted to just get that out of the way. Understand that video is a way for you to bring value to your viewer. And as a result of that, be in a relationship. And from that relationship, people will trust you and want to do business with you. So here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to back out of this a little bit. I've got another buddy here that is got a great message, and we're going to look at 5 AI hacks to start to grow your your YouTube channel using AI. So I'm going to go ahead and get that keyed up here. Okay. Here we go, boys and girls. Real quick, John, you see this? The gentleman here? Okay,
yes.
Let's make that bigger, and here we go.
Another AI video that's going to be too hard to understand, or just repeat stuff that you already know. These are 5 ways that I use AI on this channel. And I guarantee you haven't heard these things before. Right now, artificial intelligence is breaking boundaries, and it is mind-blowingly good. From transforming my voice from this to this. Obviously, this is not my voice, but it's pretty cool what AI can do. It's acing bar exams, discovering new medications, and so much more. The possibilities are endless. And today I want to share the creative ways that I've been using AI to grow this channel. This time we're going to use ChatGPT. If you don't have it, just go to chat.openai.com and sign up for free. The first 4 tips are completely free, but the last one will require you to have a paid subscription to GPT Plus. But don't worry, if you have any questions you would like me to ask the paid AI model, just drop them in the comments and I will gladly share the results. First up is video editing. After you've written your script and filmed your content, ChatGPT can be a game changer when you need ideas for turning your raw footage into a polished video. The cool thing about ChatGPT is we get to talk to it just like a human, and it will give us mind-blowingly good answers. Just ask ChatGPT this: can you provide detailed video editing instructions for the following script? Please include suggestions for incorporating beginner-level B-roll footage and animations above each line. Remember to change beginner with whatever your experience level is. Here are the results that ChatGPT gave me for this video's intro, which you actually saw. It's like having your own personal editing assistant guiding you from raw footage to polished video. Next, let's talk about scripts. I will not tell you to use ChatGPT to write your video script, but I do want you to use it to review it. I use ChatGPT to critique my video scripts, identify potential objections, and suggest improvements so I can make the video better before I ever start recording. Just ask ChatGPT, peer review the following video script, provide constructive criticism, highlight flaws and potential objections, and then suggest improvements. This has helped me find ways to make my videos more clear and engaging before I even film. And since we're talking about writing, let's start talking about SEO. I always use ChatGPT to generate SEO-friendly descriptions for our videos. It will craft a description that's engaging for your viewers, but also optimized to help you appear in search results. Just ask ChatGPT, generate a short SEO-optimized description for the following video. Paste your script and then watch what it creates. For advanced users, you can even give it the exact terms and phrases you want incorporated into the description. Okay, now, first off, hit the like button, smash subscribe, and now I want to share one of the coolest ways to use ChatGPT to improve the content on your channel. Tell the AI to pretend to be your target audience and tell you what videos they want to watch. The most impactful videos on YouTube resonate with specific audiences deeply. Take the time to think about the demographic and psychographics of your target viewers. Consider factors such as their age, location, interests, the obstacles they face, what their life looks like, where they go to school, what city they live in, just anything you can imagine that your viewer looks like, consider that. The more detailed you are, the better the output will be. Here's an example. Pretend to be a full-time college student, working part-time, struggling to balance school, work, and growing a YouTube channel. You're inspired by creators like Mr. Beast, Ryan Trahan, and Michelle Carr. And you want to share your passion with the world, but are discouraged because you're not seeing much results. What are 10 videos you would absolutely watch from a YouTube education channel if they made it? I'm telling you, bro, this is diabolical. Check out these results. What does diabolical even mean? Diabolical. I feel like I didn't use that right. Diabolical, characteristic of the devil. I didn't use that word right. As you can see, the results make sense. You can change out the details with your niche and your viewer and quickly get ideas that will resonate with your target audience. And here is my absolute favorite way to use ChatGPT, but it does require the paid subscription. The paid subscription allows you to have access to plugins and allows it to scrub the web, essentially removing any kind of knowledge gaps that it has. And like I said, if you have questions you want me to ask the paid version, just ask them below the like button in the comments below, and I will share the results with you. For this method, I use two plugins. The first one is Box Script, and the second one is Word Counter. I use these two plugins to convert lengthy videos into YouTube Shorts that promote the original content. Check this out. Go find a video that you want to make a short about. Then go to ChatGPT and say, analyze this video, and then give it the link that you just grabbed. Then say, turn the script into a punchy and engaging YouTube short script that is under 200 words. Sometimes I'll even find a successful YouTube short from our channel or others and ask ChatGPT to do it in the same style. I give it all the links, and using these two plugins, I get an engaging short script to promote my video that's under 200 words. For me, it's 200 words because, that's what I feel like I can say within a minute, but you can adjust it however you like. You see the video script that took me about 10 minutes to touch up after ChatGPT gave it to me. I then asked ChatGPT for video editing instructions, and here were the results. Less than 10% of creators ever reach the 1,000 subscriber milestone on YouTube, and you can join that elite club faster without even making a video. It all starts with understanding where your subscribers really come from. Many creators believe that subscribers mainly come from people clicking the subscribe button during their videos, but there's another source that's likely responsible for many or the majority of your subscribers. You see what I mean? It's insane. It is actually insane. Artificial intelligence for creators is a complete game changer, and I use it for even more things from YouTube strategy to research to even thumbnails. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll make another video showcasing some of the other incredible things I use tech.
There we go.
Well, hold up. Before you go, you're gonna want to watch this. There's been an update to YouTube Shorts that is freaking getting us views.
Okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop here, and I'm gonna jump back in. So,
Hey,
if
Bill,
you-
I got a question.
yeah, please.
What the hell did he say?
All right, that's what I'm going to talk about. So if you're watching that video, and I hope you did, you probably feel like you just got hit by a truck. And the reason that I showed you that is to let you know that whether you like it or not, video and AI and YouTube are 100% here, and they are worth your time. And you're probably saying, well, I'm a realtor, and how am I going to do all this? I totally get it. If you spent 10 minutes a day, that video was 7 minutes. If you spent 10 minutes a day working a little bit with your basically your persona, your online persona. And again, John and I were talking about it today, and I think it's really a brilliant way to go. Consumers, buyers and sellers are very hungry for the truth about your impressions of what's going on in the local market. So with the beauty of the iPhone and the beauty of YouTube, from your iPhone, you can literally go live right onto YouTube. And if you don't want to do that, you can literally hold up your phone. I recommend, and we've talked about it before, the wireless microphone. I think that's very important. But you can hold that up. And by the way, you will have gone into ChatGPT and you will have analyzed your local neighborhood, because Chat does a great job. I put Malibu in there. It told me a couple of celebrities that have just bought in there. It reminded me of the cost per square foot. But I also, because I'm an active agent in that area, I know what's going on. I'm going on Caravan. I'm going on open houses. I know what people are saying. Word on the street. That's it. Like this. Word on the street with John O'Sullivan, for his market area. So we have Lisa on this call, Lisa Sears in Oregon, Southern Oregon. And Lisa is now starting to go into new projects with like 400 or 500 homes. And we're working her slowly into holding that phone up and basically sandwiching that between an intro and an outro. But let's forget about that. Basically talking about what's happening. If I'm a buyer and I'm looking in Oregon, in Southern Oregon for new construction, I'm going to be going to Google new construction in Southern Oregon. Guess what? If you've done a video and you literally posted it on YouTube and you're searching, you're going to see all the zips, the Zillows, all that, but you're going to see an image that actually is more dynamic than any of those with a thumbnail of Southern Oregon new construction that Lisa Sears, for example, can put on there, because it is the indexing from Google. It's the biggest search engine around. The problem that I have here in Los Angeles is Instagram Reels is so sexy and fun and quick and all that, and you can edit it right in there. But the truth is, I want to get you guys starting to think about YouTube and using it as a search engine, which it is. Because when people go into Malibu, what's happening in Malibu, or top 5 reasons to move to Malibu, go into Chat, take a little bit of time, use this as an as an opportunity for you to capitalize on AI. Because guess what? You don't have a choice. I've heard it said that the people in our planet right now, American workers, if they are not ready to unlearn and relearn everything they think they know about business, they are going to fail. They're going to fail. Every industry, and I didn't want to make this about AI, every single industry is going to be affected. So all of a sudden here, you're talking to Bill Kerbox, we're talking about video, but you're getting smart. you're spending 10 or 15 minutes a day. You're using Chat GPT to give you some ideas on what kind of videos, and you're using it to get the content to make that video. And all of a sudden, you're showing up in the search engine. And all of a sudden, you're learning. Can you imagine if you use Chat GPT for 10 minutes a day, right? That's almost an hour a week. You're going to be getting so good at that, because what are we as realtors? We're not there to open the door, right? They want to know, hey, listen, I'm writing a multiple offer and I've got 5 properties I'm competing against. How do I make my offer get accepted? What terms and conditions? What's happening in the neighborhood? Are there private sales? I love to tell this story. A friend of mine was listing a $150 million home in Beverly Hills, and she didn't go in with a pile of papers and mailers and cards, because she was up there with the business manager, the owner, the owner's attorney, another person. There was like 5 people there. And guess what? There had been a sale on that street that was very confidential. Only the top agents knew about it, for like 125 million. And she knew that. And if she didn't do that, she would have looked stupid and she wouldn't have gotten the listing. I don't need to tell you what the commission is on $100 million property. It's pretty significant. The point is that time to get smart, realtors. Use Chat GPT as a source to be able to identify what kind of content that you're going to be creating. Because let's be honest, if you just start putting videos out there that nobody's interested in, it is a waste of time. But if you use chat like they did in that video, if that's the only takeaway that you got, was that chat can help you to better determine what viewers want. Now, I'll tell you a story. When I was living in Florida for a year, and my wife and family and I were looking around at different areas. Oh my God. I mean, that I lived on YouTube. I wanted to see every video, and guess what kind? And John and I were also talking about this. Just real people. I love fancy videos, but for example, Bill Kerbuck's walking around in Daytona Beach, right? And I walk around, I go to the beaches, I go to the schools, I go to this, I go to that, and I'm talking about those things. And I just put all those together in a simple editing and upload it to YouTube. There are people making big money. And by the way, the key to that, if you happen to be with EXP, what's going to happen is you got KV Core. And so if I'm doing a video and I'm putting clips together of Daytona Beach, I just literally go to my website, go down, this is a key, go down to the bottom and areas we work, click on Daytona Beach. It's a neighborhood report. It's updated every 15 minutes. And when they click on it, they're going to get a little bit of information, but then it's going to gently ask them. It's not invasive, sign up, all that. The point is that find out what people want and go out there and be real, because I didn't want polish. I wanted Kathy to be saying, you know, the schools, I went by the schools. They're not very good. They've got alligators. There's mosquito. I want to see whatever it was. So the big takeaway today is understand that video and AI are here, whether you like it or not. And you as a realtor, if you're not embracing that technology, you are going to be in real trouble. Now, the super high end that I work in, and I have not been as active. I've been very busy with my consulting and my video production. But as the market changes, the people that are going to be successful are like the people out here in Malibu. It's a quiet net, right? There was just a sale, $22 million. The house was only worth about 10 million, but it sold for double. And I know who bought it. And that's a big news, because now if I'm talking to somebody in the neighborhood and they're getting ready to list and they want to list at 8 million, they don't know about that comp. I've got that comp. So be the local expert, use video to get it, and then use Chat GPT to go a little bit further. Okay, so last week we had a good amount of questions. We don't have as many people. We are live now on all my social channels, but any questions, Luciana or Lisa?
No.
Okay. How are your videos doing? Luciana, are you doing video at this time or no?
Sorry, Bill, I was muted.
Oh yeah, hi, Lisa, what's happening? Talk to us a little bit about how are you using video now?
Well, I'm using ChatGPT and some other things to go along with my video ideas, and I'm still camera shy, but I'm getting better at intro, outro, and then getting better at getting ideas of what needs to be in the middle, what people would like to see.
Right. Yeah, I think that's critical. And I'll just tie into that. Excuse me. If there's a new project with 400 homes, and I think you're talking about you have something like that, I'm going to want to know what's the, there's only one time to get the best locations in that. There's only one time to get the best floor plan. An insider's view is what they want. So here's the beauty. I personally, and I did it with Lisa. Lisa actually flew out here to LA and we went around to open houses. And with the permission of the agent, we were able to film. We even did it in a $75 million house and a couple of 50s and 20s and all that. But the point is, the agent will give you the inside scoop, and then you can go and maybe go to that unit, and then you can say, hey, it's Lisa Sears. We're here, we're here in Medford, Oregon, and we're here at the this new project. Is the properties are just starting to come out right now, and I'm in my favorite unit number 401. So if you're out of the area and you want to see it, just text me or DM me. I'll go back into the unit and we can have a live stream, and we'll see about getting you access to that unit without you having to leave your your living room. So, yeah, I mean, Lisa, you're a good example because you have been moving slowly. You went on camera with us a couple of times in a 30 million and a 20 million, and you were able to do it. The intro and the outro is absolutely important. But the other thing, and I know this is going to seem a little bit contradictory, you as an agent, right now, if you're not taking the first hour of your day and going after FSBOs, expires, and active prospecting, the failure rate is very high. I am absolutely not advocating that you go and get into chat. I'm into chat. I mean, listen, I've been in real estate 40 years. I know that get ready people, right? They love this kind of stuff. Oh man, Chad, I can dig deep and I'm going to be rich. No, won't happen. So use the first hour of your day to active prospect. And when you're doing that, you just never know what you're going to run into, right? You're going to run into people that are looking for things. You're going to look at people that are open, expired listings. You want to have opportunities to help them. You can say, hey, listen, John, Bill Kerbox, I'm here at EXP. I noticed that your home came off the market. I've sold. Listen, I've created a complete neighborhood report for you. Can I text it over to you right now? And just get their number and text them over the neighborhood report from KV Core. Are you kidding? It's all in there and it's gorgeous. And once they're in there, if they sign up, you got them right into KV Core. So we covered a lot of turf. Any other questions, thoughts, concerns?
So Bill, to answer your questions, I didn't do any videos so far. Okay. If I understand correctly, are you going with the listing agent permission to high-end houses to film in there?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And how do you approach those agents? The reason I'm asking you, I tried to approach someone, but crickets.
Okay, first of all, I've always used the iPhone for video, okay? It's just better. I can walk into the middle of the emergency room or the middle of LAX airport and have my iPhone, and I can be making a video and nobody's even gonna blink. So I walked into a house here in Malibu, 75 million, and I walked up to the broker. I said, hey, can I shoot a little film? Okay. I'm going to be candid. I'm not going to tell you who it is or where it is, but my video that I made my iPhone in that 10 minutes was better than what they spent $3,000 on. And I not only got, and again, it's the style, right? I'm not talking about the kid with the iPhone, you know, you're tripping and you're trying to talk and tell them about the property. If you do the right style of video, and I think many of you, I'm going to put my my info in the chat so you can contact me direct. Hold on here. So when I was done, I was able to take the video clips that I got of that 75 million, and I took them into Instagram Reels. I picked a fabulous song. I mean, that is the best thing about Instagram Reels is you can get a song, and hopefully you have good taste with music. And I put that together very, very quickly. And then I'm able to post that. Now to further the conversation with a listing broker is you want to be, I've had a broker that I know, and I went in and that was another 50 million property. And, you know, she's very tight. She didn't want a video. When I told her, oh, I'd give her a copy. Oh, then she wanted to be my friend. But when you learn how to create a video, a tour style video, then you bring value to your brand. You bring additional value, because I sent the video for the 75 million and the 50 and the 20 and the 30 over to the agents for them to post. So I don't know your level of filming, Luciana, but you don't always have to be in it. I mean, listen, I got my wife on camera Sunday, and she had been very uncomfortable for a long time. But what I found, when she was talking about something she really knew and really loved and was connected, it was easy. When I put her in front of a camera and said, okay, now you're going to talk about, no, it did not work. So definitely going in. I mean, Lisa Sears, who's on this call, walked into I don't know, 500 property community coming on, and the agent couldn't wait to let her give it access to the video. And there's another little tip that we do. I'm a consultant. Many times I'll be able to locate and source video of a property or a project and bring that in, right? And allow you to have a video that's like a super 10 video. I mean, this would not be for the, you know, you're going into a $200,000 home. But if you go into a new project, maybe there's some B-roll that I can catch, and I can make an intro and an outro and sandwich you in and get you going. Again, I know that this is a lot of content coming at you, but the fact that you're asking that question is a good one. Have you seen Luciana, have you seen the videos we made for these fancy properties?
No,
okay.
The last video I've seen of yours was in front of the health food store, or at the health food store. But I guess I'll go on. You are filming at your favorite health food store.
Okay. How'd you like that one?
It's very nice. It's a very nice report.
Go to Kerbox Media on Instagram, and I can't help it. I post like 3 times a day. I can't stop myself. And check that out. And then next week, or send us a text and let us know what your thoughts are. I'm sure that Chris and I can have something. I've got to jump unless there's any other questions. I feel like we've had a good Tech Tuesday. What do you guys?
I mean, Bill, I'm still a little bit confused. So I'm in Atlanta area. How do I get, this is my 3rd year in real estate. How do I get connected with luxury real estate agents here? I mean, if
that's another story. You have my number
for another time.
Yeah, give me a call. If we'd started this early, I would have loved to answer that.
It's okay.
Detail.
Totally understand.
Because you're thinking the right thing. You're thinking the right thing. And why else would you go after anything else but luxury? Why waste your time? Leave that 3 and 5 and 6 and $100 and $1 million properties. Leave that to the other people. Go after the big stuff. 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. Go after the big stuff. Why not? It's the same amount of work. All right, kids, I got to jump.
All right.
We'll see you next week. Thanks for Tech Tuesday.
Great stuff today. Thanks, Bill. Thanks everybody for being on here. We'll see you next week.
You got it. Bye.